Hi judges, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Darrell. Along with me I have Bryan. Together we represent Intraix.
We first met in Shanghai under the NUS Overseas Colleges program. Under this program, we get to spend a year in Shanghai.
People are always saying that do not pick a friend as a business partner because once you fall out, you might not end up as friends. But we actually beg to differ from that. I'm a very optimistic person. I bring up the energy levels of the entire team high. And Bryan himself is a very meticulous person who looks at things from a different angle and sometimes do things like starting to pull the team back down to earth to get things started, to get everything in shape. So this kind of skill sets, which I believe is like very complementary skill sets, and I think entrepreneurs should actually look into these skill sets when they look for a business partner.
When my first business folded, I decided to join NUS Business School. I'm an engineering student, a diploma in engineering, so I decided that maybe I need some training in marketing, in business development, in finances. Going to NUS Business School certainly helps me in building up my business foundation, and it's especially helpful in this startup that I'm working right now. I know a lot of friends, went to a lot of networking sessions. I think that's one of the key aspects of attending NUS Business School.
I came from the Faculty of Engineering from NUS with a minor in Entrepreneurship. In my days in computer engineering over the faculty, I learned a lot about IT stuff, about software, hardware, and this has actually propelled a lot and helped me a lot in sculpting the technology side of the business. 2 months ago, we were at a town council meeting. We met up with this lady called Miss Tan. Miss Tan came up with us with a huge electricity bill. Do you know that electronic equipments that are on standby mode are actually draining energy away from your household? Take this coffee machine for example, it's constantly on standby mode to provide convenience for people.
The fridge is one of the energy guzzlers in your home. So how can you choose a better fridge? We can use the energy labels that's provided in most of the electronic retailers now. We can also do a check whether to see if it's time to change your fridge. If the paper does not slip, that means the shelf life is still valid. Otherwise, if it slips, it's time to change your fridge.
Before we learned about the Angel's Gate pitch, we actually were refining our business model. We were building on a business from our side for close to 2 months, I believe. We definitely had to fill out our application form, putting in our business plans, send it to the judges, and from then on we were sift out. In Intraix, we see ourselves as a software company. In fact, we are looking at hardware partners. What we do over here in Intraix is we provide a low-cost home energy management solution targeted at a mass market. A home user has to buy a piece of hardware that has to be installed at home to allow real-time energy consumption data to be retrieved. So when you get the raw data, our system actually processes the raw energy consumption data into valuable information, actionable items for the home users to further reduce the energy consumption.
In Singapore, right, most of the people has a fear of failure. But for me, right, personally, I think that this shouldn't be the case. My mom is 75 this year. Imagine after graduation, right, you do a startup and you don't bring home any income or you are not able to pay your bills. That's the greatest challenge. But if you are able to get the support from your family, right, you can actually ride through the obstacles. I believe passion is something very important. You have to seek your passion, know what you're looking for. For myself, my passion is definitely into the field of energy, reducing energy consumption, finding new sources of energy in this case. Like, this is where I like to do, and that has really propelled a lot in me towards my end vision.